All right. See at the top, meeting is now streaming live on YouTube.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna go check over here on my other page real quick just to make sure, and then we will get started.
Cool. And I'll throw this out to our network too.
Okay. All right. I see it. We're on live. Um, hey YouTube, Eric Coffee here at GovCon Giants. I'm actually was just finishing up a podcast interview with my guest Rebecca Aguilera-Gardiner, and she's with VIB Network. She's going to share a little bit about her network and her organization. And the reason why I decided to come on live right now was because she's having her virtual conference coming up in October, and but the registration, there's a special registration date that closes on the
Friday.
Friday, the 14th. And I want to give people out there a chance to register, particularly veterans. I know we have a lot of veterans watching the show, watching the programming. And as you know from following me, I put out a lot of content. So definitely I want to put this out to the world. Since I learned about it today, I just felt like it'd be easier for us to jump online real quick, talk for a couple minutes, let her introduce herself, and tell her about all about the conference and what they have going on, and find out how you can get involved. It's very inexpensive. It's really, I mean, it's almost free if you ask me. As you know, I don't promote or push many things or anything at all. And so when she told me the price, and I was like, you got to be kidding me. By the way, to join her organization is free. So, like, that's incredible. But on top of that, to be part of a network like this is even more incredible. Rebecca, how are you?
Fine. How are you, Eric? Great to
Great.
talk.
So we just spent an hour together. Thank
Yes.
you for agreeing to continue the conversation to share it with people out here. Um, and so tell us about your organization, what you do at the VIB network, and how people can get involved.
Sure, sure. I'm Rebecca Aguilera-Gardiner. I'm the executive director for Veterans in Business. So what the VIB does is we help connect um, veterans to corporations, government agencies, so they can create partnerships for contracting opportunities. So that's kind of what we do. We also offer educational training, outreach events, and we have coming up, like you said, our big national conference is coming up in October 12th and 13th, but you want to make sure that you're registered before then to guarantee you get a conference packet. So if you're listening to this and it's before August 14th, you want to make sure you're registering for our conference, today, in order to get, your conference packet, which includes an event program, a bunch of goodies from the corporations, and your 2020 challenge coin. And
Nice.
and so every year we do a different challenge coin for our attendees. Last year we had the on the back of our challenge coin is this was Palm Springs. On the back of our challenge coin last year was the San Diego backdrop, and so this year, because it's a virtual conference, we have this really cool design with the virtual on it and virtual edition. So make sure you're registered before August 14th, so you receive your conference packet, your challenge coin, and a bunch of other goodies. It's a great conference. We're expecting a lot of large corporations and government agencies. We'll have a nice big mix of everything available. A lot of different PTACs and VVOCs are participating, and we will also have a business matchmaking. And this is open to, of course, veteran businesses who are in the VIB directory. And like Eric said, the directory is free to join. But businesses who are in the directory can actually attend the conference for $50. So you get everything for $50. You get business matchmaking. You get to see all the speakers. You get to participate in all the different kind of things that we offer. If you're not a veteran in the directory, or if you're a small business owner, we still invite you to come and participate. And I think the attendee price is $100. So, and that's open to everybody else.
Uh,
And yeah, so this is kind of like what we have going on. We have the business matchmaking. We're going to have a concert, a virtual concert as well. and it's all about having fun and getting to connect virtually with people.
Now, one thing that go back to the VIB network. One of the things that we mentioned that I really liked about it was, um, tell us about like the VIB network and how you're matching up people with opportunities.
So we have a opportunity board on our website. So corporations and government agencies go and put the different opportunities, RFPs, RFIs out there, and then we share that with our network. We have a newsletter blast that goes out to about 40,000 veteran businesses nationwide, and so we share that with our community, and people can go in and see what kind of different opportunities are available and what.
Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can. That's
Okay.
great. Yeah, that's our opportunity board.
All right.
Yeah, so that's all free. You don't have to be a member. You can check it out. There's all kinds of different projects going on nationwide. And then we have an events calendar, and that has to do with a bunch of different events going on nationwide as well. But I do, we do want to say, to definitely, participate in our virtual conference this year. We're expecting this to be our biggest attendee conference ever. So because it's virtually, and we're expecting a lot more corporations and government agencies than we've ever had in the past as well.
You haven't made this announcement yet for the keynote speakers?
We have not.
Try to get out of her.
Yeah, that'll be happening next week. We're just confirming. It's going to be super cool, though. It's going to be
Okay.
a different way to do some keynote speaking too.
Now, one of the things that we discussed just before coming on live was you said that you've invested in some virtual conference software, so it's going to be a little bit different than just like a Zoom call.
Yes, exactly.
So
Yeah,
tell us about that.
yes, so you'll actually go to a hall and see a conference hall, and it'll have, different breakout rooms, and it'll have your exhibitor hall and your matchmaking space. And so the whole idea is, we can't meet in person, but we're trying to create the look and feel of an actual, conference. So it has an auditorium as well, and it'll have live chats. And even with the virtual exhibitor booth, you can actually live chat with somebody who comes into your booth as well. So it's kind of cool. It's not just typing. It's like, hey, do you want to, connect right now and talk on the phone? So,
Right.
You can. So we're really excited about that. And so people who are exhibiting, they can show videos. They have their logos on their exhibitor booths, and it'll look nice. It's going to be different. It's going to be fun. We're going to have games throughout. We'll have a couple of Easter eggs around, with us. If you find this, you get, points, and you win something fabulous. I know that virtual events are it's very difficult because we want to take it in baby steps, but we also wanted to be able to have a lot to offer as well. And the great thing is too, that if there was like somebody that you want to see and you missed their lecture, that it goes on demand. If you missed it live, you can always catch it on demand after. And then the conference will last for another couple of months. So you're not just buying it for those 2 days. If you want to go back and connect with somebody or get somebody's information, you can go back all the way up to the end of the year.
Wow, Rebecca. A couple things, and I'm going to let you go because I promised you only 10 minutes. I promised you only 10 minutes, guys. So I'm going to stick to my word, and I think I'm 8 minutes in. Now, some of the previous sessions, can you tell us about some of those? I thought that was really neat. Some of your previous conferences and where they were hosted and held and things like that. Can you just kind of tell us? That gives us context to the type of flavor that you're bringing.
Sure. Yeah, no. So last year we had our conference in San Diego, and I was telling Eric that we really like to embrace the area that we're going to be in. So last year was in San Diego. So we had, tactical networking, this really cool thing. And then after that, we had a beach party where they went and came out on the beach. We had Latin jazz and we had some bonfires, and we have like even had like buckets full of flip flops. So we're like, kick off your shoes, time to relax, and it was great because we had tactical networking, which you go and you network with people, but this kind of lets you go and talk to people more casually. You have a drink in your hand, you've got your shoes off, you're like, hey, you're from this place, I want to introduce myself again. So it kind of gives that, second warm introduction. So that's what we're trying to do, is trying to continue to make those warm introductions throughout the conference.
I love it. I love it. I love it. No, that's great. That's great. All right. So once again, we have Rebecca. I'm going to pop it up on the screen one more time from VIB Network.
Mhm.
Definitely, if you want to attend her conference and you want to receive, what do you call it? A challenge coin?
The challenge coin, yes.
All right. If you want to receive,
challenge.
hold on, wait, let me make this screen. I'm going to center on you so you can hold it up big. Pull it back some. Okay. Come closer. Right there. Let's see. Is it zooming in? All right. Back a little bit. Okay. Flip it around on the backside.
So this was last year's.
Okay. There you go. So if you want a challenge coin, you have to be registered by Friday, August the 14th. So definitely want to put that out there. And we're live, Rebecca. No, it's okay. I like when you're live and things happen. It makes it real, right? It's not scripted, but no, absolutely. We want to encourage people out there. How much is it to join VIB Network?
It is nothing. It is nothing.
Nothing. Free.
Free. It's a free
Okay.
organization for veterans to join and create a profile. We feel that veterans have served their time and in this country, so we, as the VIB Network, appreciate their service and offer this to them for free. For corporations and government agency or anybody who wants to work with veterans and be a buyer or find veterans to give contracting opportunities to, they can join for free as well and have access to the database.
Wow. Thanks, Rebecca. I appreciate you.
Great. Thank you so much, Eric. This is great.
Right? You see, you didn't even know you're going to get all this today.